Hi, hello. We're trying to make dinner. Just you with your baby. Sanju, you said hi, hello. There's Darion and Dallas channel. Hey, so guys, I'm trying to make dinner. So I'm sorry if I can't like respond to your comments, but I will be responding to them while I make dinner, like in between the breaks, like when the food is on the heat, and like I can give it a break. I will be responding, but in the meantime, please don't get upset if I don't respond. Thank you. So for anybody that is new here, I'm always doing this live stream meal preparation sessions every evening if you'd like to join us for that. So yeah, and every other day I do live stream for like fitness for the gym. So if that interests you as well, maybe you want to work out but you don't know like how to go about it, what exercises to do, you can just tune in and just like be ready with whichever weight you'd like, whichever weight is comfortable for you to work with, and yeah, we can go. A lot of people do work out without trainers. You can perfect what you're doing, but if you need like someone to start with, you can always tune into the channel and watch and like motivate yourself. Yeah, you can always get a trainer later on if that's something that interests you. But I personally don't have a trainer because I used to train in Nairobi. I used to go to the gym in Nairobi and we had a lot of gym trainers over there. So with the knowledge that I got, also the internet is your friend, so it doesn't matter if you don't have a trainer. Currently, like me, I don't have a trainer. I just rely on the internet, and like there's everybody out there telling you how to do stuff. So sometimes you'll notice maybe somebody says you have to arc your back. Some people don't tell you that, some people do. So just do your research and just to avoid injuries, okay? Yeah, but like I'm saying, if you don't know what you want to work out with that day or which exercises you want to do, then you can hop into my channel and just work out with me together. So yeah, that would be great. Okay, so I'm down to the last carrot. This is my veggies for today. I'm going to do some veg on the side. Anybody that knows this channel know that we always have veg on the side. And today we're having some potatoes, some carrots, some green peas, and basically that's it. On the other side we're making pasta. I'm going to fry my pasta today because I don't want it to be just white with salt and pepper. Okay, so every day I'm just trying to show you different ways you can cook certain meals. Like there's nobody who made the rule that food has to be cooked in a certain way and it's that way and it doesn't change. That is why you see sometimes people get bored with like recipes because they're literally stuck on the same way of doing things, and you're like, how do I make this fun? How do I make this exciting? What can I add to this, you know? So I'm just, every day I'm always trying to like show you how you can make meals differently. It doesn't matter what, yeah. Like yesterday I showed you that you can actually fry your rice. Remember? Yeah, so today I'm going to show you how you can fry your pasta as well. So that you don't always have to eat like white plain pasta, okay? So yeah, somebody actually is asking who am I talking to. Wow, okay. Okay, so I'm done with the carrots. We're gonna get to that soon. Everything else we're gonna get to it soon. Just give me time. Okay. Okay, so let's get this going. So I'm only doing 3 potatoes because we're like, I'm making dinner for 2 people, basically me and my husband, so we don't need too much. Usually we just buy potatoes in like, I sometimes take like 1 huge one or 2 small medium sizes one or something like that. It's also easy to like balance how you're cooking and minimize waste. Like you don't have to make too much food, then you get bored with it, then maybe it sits on the fridge, you get tired, you throw it out, okay? There's a lot of people going without food, and we should consider that before throwing away food. That's why we try to make as much as we can have, not like excessively, not like 2 days cooked at once, no. We're always cooking fresh meals every day, so yeah. And whatever is left, we use it for lunchtime. You can try that as well. Depending on how many people you're cooking for, like if you're cooking for a lot of people, then maybe you should try and increase your portions, but I'm not cooking for that many people, so for now, I'm only using 3 potatoes, 4 carrots, and I'm going to drop a few of green peas in the mix, so yeah. I wish I could get like green peas in their natural state, like before they're canned. But my husband says like that's impossible, doesn't work like that here. So I guess I have to work with what I have. And that is canned. Onto my last potato. Always remember to always wash wash anything that you're cooking with, wash anything that you're cooking before you actually start to cook it, okay? So I'm always saying this every time, like I'm dealing with the veggies, I'm dealing with meat, I'm always saying wash, wash, wash. And like yesterday, somebody just said, oh, she doesn't wash, and I'm like, what? Have you even been listening to what I'm saying? Like, pay attention. Before you accuse someone, just pay attention. Listen to at least what somebody's saying. Like, just wash the food, wash the veggies, wash the meat. Like, you don't know why it's home. Like, you know. Sometimes I also like wash my meats before putting them in the fridge, or if I use them the previous time. So when you actually see me like just cut it when it's frozen and then just like dump it on the pan, just know that I had washed it the previous time that I used it. Yeah. Okay, so my potatoes and carrots are done. I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to dump these and then start with tomatoes and the onions. Hi! My brother said hi. Hi, Nash. Hi. Uh-huh. So, to anybody who's new here, like I said, we do this every day. We do this live stream for cooking every single evening, okay? And I also do like live fitness sessions every single day at the gym, because I go to the gym like every day. And on days that I don't go to the gym, I am here dancing at home for fitness. So that's on Saturdays mostly. So yeah. Did I say my brother said hi? Hi Alton. Hi Team Edit says hi as well. Hi Team Edit. Okay, Ray, I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm just gonna move on to this. So I'm just gonna finish up with the onion for the pasta first before I go on to the other onion for the veggie. Okie, it's fighting me. Just gonna take them all together. Yes, and like I said, wash everything. Before you start you wash it, okay? something I also like to do with my tomatoes is I always grate them, because it's like the easiest way to get the entire juice out of the tomato. Yeah, it's like the perfect way to grind it. Also, like when you're finally like cooking, you don't get to have those tomato strings from the tomato peels and stuff like that. That's what the grater actually helps with. It breaks it down into tiny micro pieces. So yeah. Okay. I have a very huge tomato. I'm gonna cut it into half because like I don't need all of this. Do I? We'll see how it looks like. Like if it's less, I can add, but I don't want to blend it all at once. Then be like, oh my god, it's a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna remove the bottom part. You can see that, right? Sure. So I'm gonna remove the bottom part I have, and then so basically I just put it on this part, that part. That is the safest part. And I just place the tomato like across like this, the fleshy side, and I just go down. Make sure you're careful because this might actually get to your fingers. Yeah, so just be careful not to grate your fingers. We don't need them in the stew. Yeah, very perfect blending. It takes the entire flesh out of the tomato, and that's what I love about it. Like, I started doing this like a few years back, and I realized it was the best option. Okay, you see, now I'm left with only the skin. Yep, and it's also economical. I mean, I can say it's economical, but because you're not like wasting a lot of tomato. Like when you try to peel with a knife, that's usually crazy. I've seen people try to peel tomato with a knife. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know? Because the middle part is always going to bring that hard, stringy, tough thing. I don't know, I don't even know what to call it, but like the core, the middle part, the whitish middle part, sometimes it's so hard. So I feel like grating makes it way easier. Okay, so that's what I would advise you. I think this tomato is enough, and I don't need to grate the other one. So I'm just gonna rinse the blender because now we are done with it. We don't need it anymore. Okay. Right. So like I said, every time I cook, whatever I have used, I rinse, I put it aside. It helps you when you're actually done cooking, the kitchen is clean. So you are cleaning basically as you move along. So the next thing we're doing is, this heat needs to come up, and we're going to fry. We start the process of cooking our pasta for today. I know like I have a lot of advice with rice and stuff like this, like when you cook it, how to measure the water, but I literally have no advice when it comes to pasta, because pasta is like, you know how Africans joke like you put salt until your ancestors say that's enough. So basically with pasta I put water, measuring it with my eyes, and I can't really advise anyone how to do it. And like it comes out okay, so I'm like, okay, fine, it worked. What do you want? You know, so with pasta it's like that. With rice I can advise you. Okay, so let's get on with it. First of all, you're going to put the oil on your pan, wait for it to heat up, because mine hasn't done so yet. In the meantime, I'm going to be chopping these tomatoes and these potatoes and carrots over here. just gonna chop it again into half, and then again, like we're making a cross, okay? A cross, like the Christian cross. Yes, this cross, like this. So you're gonna have like 4 pieces, but I need them to be like size tiny, not too big, not too small, in the middle sizes. Yeah. So yeah. When they're like that, they're likely to cook faster. Yes, and get off the pan quick. So yeah. Okay, so again, you repeat the same thing. You're cutting like 1, 2, 3, 4, like ha. That's it. You have these medium sized potatoes. Okay, and for the carrots, I feel like I want to cut them into cubes as well. Because I'm tired of eating them like circles. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut them into halves. And then across, just like I did with the potatoes. Half and across. Oh, this is huge. Half, then across. Then you're just gonna dump them in the pot together. Half and across. All the way until I finish. Half and across, half and across. Yeah, I almost chopped my finger off, but nice. Thank God for instincts, okay? Yeah, just be careful, guys. I can smell my oil is ready. Yes, I literally almost chopped my finger. Okay. I'm gonna check if the blood is coming up. Okay, so half and across we go, half and across. So first of all, I don't want them to turn far from brown, because if they do, they're going to make the pasta look like it has some stains in it, and we don't want that. We absolutely don't want that. So, yeah, so most of them are turned brown. After that, you just add in the tomatoes and you keep turning. So, as I always said, add some salt. It helps your tomatoes melt down faster and cook faster. Yeah. Be careful not to put too much, because you can't reverse like over salted pasta. You can't reverse that. If it was vegetables, you could add some milk, but pasta you can't. What are you going to do? Add more water and then cook what? A whole 5 people meal because you added too much salt? No, not possible. So the next thing I'm going to add is the black pepper, and let's say that's all I need. I don't wanna come in. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. The next thing is you're gonna add some water, and that's all. That's all. And it's just going to dump our pasta in there. Like I said, I'm trying to show you different methods of cooking different meals, okay? I know a lot of people are going to be like, who even cooks pasta like this? Yeah. I know, yada. But, fair. So I just put in 2 cups. I'm gonna add the 3rd cup. And hopefully the last cup. So basically with pasta, all I do is watch it. Like I monitor it, I try to see if it's burning from the bottom, do I need to change it to, do I need to reduce the heat, you know, stuff like that. But I can't really tell you how much water you need. Maybe it's written on the package and I don't know, but like, I've never really looked into it. I just see like it cooks within, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, but who knows? Guys, who knows? So the next thing we're going to do, I tasted the water and the salt has gone to almost 0. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Like I said, cooking is just 90% watching out and paying attention and tasting and checking your meal. The other 10%, maybe the recipe will help, but even when they say like cook on medium heat, I don't know what your medium heat is. You don't know what my medium heat is, you know, so someone can say cook on medium heat and maybe you're using a different pot or pan and it heats up and has too much heat, so it doesn't matter what kind of level of heating you make your meals, okay? So yeah, I'm telling you this as someone who has actually cooked with firewood. Yeah, so I don't know. So if any of you has ever cooked with firewood outside the house, 3 stones, then you get what I'm saying. So it's not about someone saying, oh, medium heat, lower the heat. Yeah, like I have cooked with manual heat, so I think I'm gonna call it manual heat because that wasn't electrical. Okay, so my water is boiling. Why? Because I added hot water from the tap to make my work easier and to get things done faster. Okay? Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the pasta. Okay. Oopsie. Just be careful. Yes. I'm going to put on this and then add a little more from the new packet. So bear with me. Oh, but also this feels like a lot. A lot.
The chat is enthusiastic today.
Yeah.
You see your brother messaged you?
Yeah, he did. I said hi.
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 Have you washed the veggies?
No, I cook them without washing. Yeah, right. Okay, so I feel like that was enough and I don't think I'm gonna have to add from the other packet. Another thing with pasta is once you put it in the water, just make sure they're not like clumping together. So you're gonna have to just check up on them, run your spoon or whatever through it until they're like soft, until like they start to like get used to the water and stuff like that.
Shall I wash preventively?
What?
Shall I wash preventively?
Wash what?
The pages.
No. You want to wash them again?
Yeah.
No, because I already did that.
Okay, so
And I also addressed the person that said I don't wash the veggies. How can I be telling people to wash vegetables if I don't wash them?
that's very hypocritical of you.
Ah, really? Yes, it's actually very critical of me. How would I be telling people, oh, yeah, yada, 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 yada. Just cook the way you found it from the market. Who does that? Okay, so I see they're starting to bend now, so that means they already absorbed some water.
Yeah, now they're ready to bend. They bend.
They are bent, yeah.
Yeah, they're now your slaves.
Yeah, so now
You can command
they're
them.
ready.
You can command them.
Okay,
Can you do tricks?
so we're gonna leave them there. The package is done. I'm gonna have to keep this back big for
If this video gets 200 likes, we're making a circus of pasta.
what?
The pasta will obey us and we will use the pasta to do tricks.
Liar.
If this video gets 200
Is
likes.
this another of the dad jokes?
Yeah.
Nah, terrible jokes. So, guys, this is Sir.
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 Sir. Yeah, always
This
sir.
is Sir. Babe, they can see you, you know.
Why should they see me? I'm not
Because you live here.
Really?
Do you not live here?
I don't know.
Wait, you don't know if you live here? Are you?
I'm homeless.
Don't
I'm
say.
homeless. Do you know that there are actually homeless influencers?
Apparently, now you can't call them homeless. It's illegal. You have to say unhoused.
And house.
Yeah, which some comedians say sounds even worse. Yeah.
So if I'm dead, should I say unalive?
Yes, that's what I actually say. You say unalive, you don't say dead. To analyze themselves.
Unalive.
Mhm.
Thanks for feeding me.
So, thank you for coming in here because now I feel the room has become too hot to handle.
Today it was 41 degrees.
No wonder I was dying. God damn. Okay, so let's move on.
Yeah, today here was 41 degrees.
Yeah, it was like
Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
I was passing out, by the way. I was literally passing out every 2 minutes. Like when I sat down, I was passing out, and then I woke up, turned on the AC. That's how I survived.
Congratulations.
You guys, that's how I met your mother.
Congratulations, sir. I think this is 115 Fahrenheit, something like that.
Today,
Yeah.
is it going to be too hot again tomorrow?
Yeah, but I think a degree or two
No.
more, but it's not really significant.
Was it hot at work?
No, we
Didn't
can
have
face
AC?
it. We can face it.
How nice. You get to work and have AC. Nice.
Well, if we don't have AC, then we will be like day off. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, people who work outside usually work from 6 to 1, 12 maximum.
Really?
Yeah,
Because of the heat?
yeah.
Is this like during summer?
No, in extreme temperatures like today. So yeah, it's hot and she's wearing long
Yes.
sleeves. Yeah.
Like I do this when I'm going to the gym because it's already strange
Because
that
she's
people
from
look at me like an alien.
Because she's
So no. So I also don't want to like wear my gym attire and just like catwalk myself to the gym. It's gonna bring too much attention. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't like attention.
I don't like attention at all.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like you're not for me on that statement? Why does it sound like you're being ironic or something? I don't know.
I'm usually iconic, not ironic.
Tell us any iconic shit you've done.
not wash my face for the day.
Babe, you can't tell people that.
They know, they see.
Are you gonna wash your face today?
Yeah.
Liar.
You want the house to burn? It's already too hot. The house will burn anyway. By the way, our friend who is visiting Kenya replied to me and said he landed and already met the first person he was about to meet.
Lied?
Landed.
No, did he lie or he's telling the truth?
I don't know.
He responded. So basically he responded.
Yeah.
Wait, he's like he just met the first person he was going to meet.
Yeah,
So
today.
he has like 10 people he's
Today.
planning to meet.
I don't know.
Wow! Don't be shocked if he decides to live in Kenya, okay? Just don't act like, oh my god, no.
I think it's maybe two people he is about to meet.
Great, so, well, somebody has to get the European boys out of Europe, right? Okay. So, today, we're not frying anything.
Yeah.
Don't hear me. So today, we're not frying anything. You see, I'm not even doing anything over here. I don't know. Okay. So, babe, you know when you're here, you confuse the food. I don't get to check on the food. Yeah, it's doing amazing. Our pasta is cooking nicely for anybody who is concerned.
Yeah, it's bending. It's obeying us now.
It's doing wonderfully.
So as I said, if this video gets 200 likes, we are doing a pasta circus where the pasta will obey us and do various kinds of tricks.
Can you stop lying?
You think we're gonna get 200 likes?
No, I just don't think you're gonna fulfill what the pasta you're saying the pasta is gonna do.
We can do pasta circus.
Okay, explain to me how this part the circus works.
Circus?
Circus to circus.
Mhm.
I feel like,
I think this is a surprise for the audience.
oh really now? So, I feel like my pasta is al dente now. Al dente is like Italian type, how they want their pasta, medium cook. So, I just reduced the heat because I don't want it to over dry and the water that is left. And the next thing I need to do is fry this. But I
Fry?
also,
Right?
yes, you can't bake this. But I also need to get onto
So
the
you
beef.
said nothing to start today.
Well, I lied. Okay? Sue
Liar.
me. Sue me.
Liar.
Sue me. Baby.
I just washed my hands. by
You
the
know
way.
this is actually a professional cooking channel? Stop.
Professional.
Where's your hairnet?
Professional?
Yeah, right. Where's your hairnet, sir?
Hairnet?
This is the kitchen. Where's your hairnet?
What is hairnet?
Something that you wear on the head?
Yeah, I have hair.
The net. It's called a hairnet,
Why
but
don't you cook with your own?
no. It's really like hot. Okay, so some people whom we are not going to mention. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, the roast party has been censored, silenced. Okay, so that script is for another day when he's not here. Okay,
You can tell us about your job, which never happened.
which job?
That never happened.
Which one?
The Swahili one. Not expired.
Oh God, no, that was never mine. You know, like somebody can tell you something after it has expired. You could have been a great fit for this. No. Why? No. So,
By the way, they are watching today. Or
oh
at least,
really?
at least they said so.
Oh really? How nice of them.
Yeah.
Sure.
He was like, why is she not making any more cooking videos?
Why is he lying? I'm always making cooking videos. That's how you know somebody's not watching.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
what I
like
said.
how do you say, how are you not making? When did you last watch? I cook every day.
Exactly, that's what I said, and also he today tonight set out he's going to be a dad.
Baby, why are you always telling me this on live stream?
Yeah, now you will be interested for the whole live stream
No,
because
but
I'm
like,
not telling anything.
if you
I'll tell
already...
you on dinner.
I know, but like, you know, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I shouldn't be bothering you when you're holding a
Not
knife.
like you're bothering me, you're always here.
When you're holding a knife.
Babe. Stop it.
Yeah.
He did?
You're an African knife.
He did?
Yes.
Did everybody ask him or he just...
No, just talking. Because, you know, he has big mouth.
Is that why they were...
Maybe.
Was it for...
Well, we can tell, but
It could have been, right?
yeah.
Nice.
Well, we know he's a very romantic guy.
Is what?
Very romantic guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow!
Believes in love and everything supernatural.
He doesn't believe in anything supernatural.
Yeah.
So how can he believe in love?
Is love supernatural? It's supernatural, yeah. Nowadays it's international. Why are you laughing?
If
People
I
will
chop
see
my finger because of you,
that. Okay, I'm shutting up while you are cutting the meat.
oh my lord. Just before somebody comments, wash that leaf, wash that leaf. I'm gonna wash it, okay?
Liar.
Yeah, right. Says the person who eats, right? The audience who actually gets to taste these tasty meals. Oh my god, I hate this part.
Interesting how you gonna wash it after you cut it. Isn't it supposed to be done like?
Are you a chef, babe?
No.
Do you have any experience cooking? Have you ever cooked anything other than boiled water? Why are you here, sir? Do you live here?
Why are you shaking?
Do you live here, sir? Yes, yes. For those who are wondering, yes. Our pastor is doing amazingly. It's in perfect shape.
By the way, when we used to have video calls,
You could.
sometimes she was asking why am I shaking, and I was not shaking, so every time we started the video call, I was shaking the phone.
Oh, video calls.
Yeah.
I just had you say like you could. I heard you differently. I'm sorry. Alright, alright, alright. It's time for the meat. Oh my god. Sweaty. So,
now we are washing the
I
meat.
just said dearly departed. What was I thinking?
Now we are going to wash the meat.
Babe!
I'm announcing because it's not visible.
Why? So that the critics can hear you?
Because people should know that we are clean.
But like, they know I wash my veggies. You rolled.
You're right. That's okay, baby. You can
You just rolled at me.
eat. Yeah, she was filming the food and I was waiting to
You
eat.
were starving.
Yeah. And she was like, it's okay, baby, you can eat.
I was like, what? Repeat that again. It's okay, baby. You can eat. Liar. Okay, so...
So I'm paying for the food and she's allowing me to eat.
Wow! You're paying for the food and I'm allowing to eat?
You are allowing me to eat, yeah.
After you pay for the food?
Shall I turn the camera so that people can see you're watching?
No,
Okay.
I am washing them. God damn.
Jail?
I know. Why?
Jail?
The critic that says I don't do anything better
Dindu?
should just find another channel to watch because
Dindu?
they don't even listen when I speak.
La la la.
Yeah, probably they think I speak Kenyan.
Dindu?
In the what?
speak
I did tell you.
European? Do you speak European?
I don't speak European.
Africanese?
Africanese, nah. Elite.
Guys, write down in the comments which is the capital of Africa.
Are you testing to see how well they know Africa? You do know some of them are from Africa, right?
Yeah.
And you want them to still know the capital?
Yeah.
If they think it exists, are you testing their knowledge? So, the next thing we're going to do, since we have washed our beef, and frying it is unhealthy. Trump's voice.
Imagine Trump saying that.
Trump would say that, or his associates, or people just who act like him. Straight up. Right. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put in the salt. Okay. Like I said, I'm always trying to show you different ways of making same meals, different meals. Like, you need to have like options. How you want your food to taste depends entirely on you. But like, you can always switch up a recipe, how you want the food to be cooked, and everything else. I know like there are people who are like, I like to stick to how things are done normally. Yeah, I mean, that's great and all, but like, once you realize that you actually have different ways of doing one thing, then it means you can always have them done differently under the same budget.
We have a comment from Overlord.
Overlord?
Yeah.
What does he say?
You can read.
God, cooking for master, you got a good slave. Wow. You really let me read that.
She's not my slave, she's my cat.
Yeah, so you should cut him out or put him on timeout.
Or timing.
I don't actually have to tell you that.
Yeah. Unless he pays.
He's just being rude.
Unless he pays.
No. I don't need. Maybe now.
Okay, sir. See? I'm her master and
No,
obey her.
stop it. He's just rude. Like, he's really rude. People just think it's okay to just be rude. Like, who raised you? You know, and I'm not like even upset. I'm just disappointed that the people that actually raised you think they did a good job. Well, here we go. You're the good job they did. So I just added salt, black pepper, and the next thing I'm gonna add is some oil. This is just to soften it a little. Also, it's gonna make like some juice from the meat, but like you can strain that and use it as a side or something. But yes, basically this is just to make sure it doesn't like cook too dry. It just to soften it up a little. Okay. So moving on. If you're sending a comment and you just woke up and decided, oh yeah, let me be rude to these complete strangers that I don't actually
By the way, I
know.
noticed that we have a lot of viewers from Greece, which is interesting.
Really?
And they comment, yeah, maybe because we cook the miałka.
But we never told them we cooked the moussaka.
I think it's because of the moussaka.
No, we will try making the moussaka again, but like, yo.
The miałka?
Stop calling it miałka.
It's not exactly moussaka. It's our variety called miałka.
No. But like, how are you going to explain miałka to somebody who doesn't know? You have to tell them what they actually know.
It's not necessary to explain.
Sir?
It's a copyright term.
Copyright issue.
Yeah, copyright
Okay.
meal.
So I'm gonna add some mixed spices on top of this, just because I love spices so much. Yeah. Probably our rude viewer is going to change into a different account and come back. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna dump it in there. Okay. I'm turning my heat to the max. My pasta has cooked, it's fine. Anybody who asks, tell them it's fine. Okay? It hasn't stuck on the bottom. It's still turning. The thing I don't like about pasta is if I don't keep it warm, it's going to clamp together. And I honestly don't know how to solve that problem. Honestly speaking, I don't know how to solve that problem. So I'm just gonna set it aside. I'm gonna take it from the pan and set it aside, and then we're gonna start frying our potatoes. And this might take less time, and then the beef is going to take extra long time, and that's what I don't like about like for the oven situation. So yeah, let's just chop this as we wait. I'm gonna have to wash the 2 knives that I used. Guys, remember, like I said, every time you use something, just clean it up. Makes everything way easier. Every time you use something, be it a spoon, and you don't have to use it again, just clean as you go. It helps. It literally saves you time, a lot of time. Okay. What else? Yes, we also don't need this anymore. The potato peeler. Yeah. So everything that I've used, I'm just cleaning it up really fast. Okay. God dang it. Just wash the cutlery that you have used, wash the plates that you have used that you no longer need to use, and set them aside. It will save you so much time when you're done. A lot of time. So guys, while you're watching, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Leave us a like, give us a comment, tell us what you're thinking, where you're watching from. Yeah, so that we can highlight you from where you are. Give you a shout out. For everybody that has subscribed, thank you so much. For everybody that is still continuing to subscribe, thank you as well, okay? Like I said, I'm gonna put our pasta on the side. Anybody who's interested to see how it came out, so I'm just gonna give you a glimpse of how it looks like. This is how it looks like, and yeah, very nice. It turned from white to a bit of reddish brownish, and that's what I wanted. So I'm gonna set it on the side. I need a pot over here for the next meal, which happens to be our potatoes. Okay. Ojo said the food. Yes, the food, but I don't know. I don't know what you're saying extra. You just said the food and I don't know. Well, our beef is not doing so bad either. Contrary to my opinion. It's cooking nicely. Like I said, I turned the heat to 250 because I don't like seeing blood on my beef or medium rare or medium or whatever. For me, it's always well done. Well done, yes, completely well done. So we're gonna finish up with the potatoes faster because I see the beef won't be as long as I thought it would be. Yeah, it will be taking that much time. I haven't turned my heat on the pan for like high heat, it's just like medium. So I'm waiting for it to give me time to finish peeling so I can turn it up. But in the meantime, make sure you're washing your veggie. Anything you're using, wash it. Wash. Even the knife you're using to cut, wash. Please. Also, my tap is literally on my opposite side, like on my back. That's why you guys cannot see me washing it. But why would I be telling you to wash and then I don't wash? Isn't that crazy? Babe? What's up? Do you live here?
Also, everyone needs to wash their hands before eating.
Before eating?
Yeah,
Didn't they know that?
I'm just saying,
Guys,
so that there's
you need,
no excuse.
you need to wash your hands before eating. He says that.
And after
I
eating.
thought you already knew this, but okay.
And after eating as well.
Yes, and after eating. Yeah.
And wash your dishes after eating.
Wow, you want to tell them how to run their house.
Life advices. We're life coaches here.
Lord, have mercy. No.
By the way, I think you can make a video of what you have learned Bulgarian so far, the language.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's like a tutorial in Bulgarian made by Sharon.
No.
She is shy, but she'll do it.
The problem is, okay, let me not say that statement, because I might get a load of hate. But, yes, maybe one day, someday, after I have learned Bulgarian, I will actually do a live stream where he's teaching me how to read and write. I already know how to translate Cyrillic and
You already know how to
letters.
read and write.
I also know how to read and write. I just don't know the meaning of the words, but
Well, you know the meaning of some words.
I do know that. Why are you cutting me in? Okay, then tell them what do you think I'm going to say next.
Здравейте.
The floor is yours. I don't know why I actually expected that to go. thinking? Oh no, I really have to take it off. Dave,
Yes.
leave my hair out of this.
Out with it.
Okay guys, so part of the reason why I'm taking out the onions is because one, the oil is not yet heated, and two, they were not supposed to go in before the potatoes because I need the potatoes to turn brownish, and if I cook it like this, it's going to be messy. Okay?
The word messy rhymes with
Not
the word.
messy, this is the football.
The word messy rhymes with the word
Merci.
messy.
Can you not bring her to the cookout?
Do you think she's watching?
I don't want her to.
Why? You choose your watchers?
I
Not
don't.
speaking. Not speaking.
I don't, but like it's not like we are besties.
We can be besties.
Why?
Because
She said, for example, if I was.
Yes, and
Oh,
also
great.
she was concerned about your husband's views.
Yes, but then again, she was disrespectful. So what's the point?
Oh, why are you so negative? You call it test negative.
Stop it! Stop being that joker. Stop being that joker. But like honestly, no. No. She thought I was the bad influence. She is the bad influence on anyone. Sir? What?
Good luck.
Which dog?
Someone wished us good luck. Good luck.
With the food?
Maybe, I don't
Are
know.
you doubting it's gonna come out great? Mazafa Kaya, good luck. Oh, okay, thank you. And then there is Shajahan B, who said hi. Hi. Okay, guys, make sure you're just hitting the subscribe button. For now, we are waiting
Why
for
would
the.
you think me?
Because
This is domestic violence.
How
I'm
is-
gonna report.
you know you shouldn't say things like domestic violence if you actually that's like gaslighting the whole situation. Because this is like a tap,
Tap.
not tap.
Yeah, you are training me for the big fight. We are like Usyk and Dubois.
If I was training you for the big fight, I would be here. Guys, babe, where's your face? Here. And then here. Again. But then again, like, you would probably just like move one arm and I would run. So what's the point?
Oh, now you want to make me also an abuser?
Stop gaslighting the whole thing.
Great. Speaking of gas,
Is it out?
no. Don't worry.
I'm worried.
Anyway, I'm leaving. So
I am
you can feel
worried.
safe.
I am
Your nose can feel safe.
I am worried a lot. I'm not safe. Okay, so if anybody was watching me cook yesterday, you saw me wash the bell peppers and put them in here. So I'm just gonna wash them again. I already washed this, so I'm gonna wash these. Ooh. Dun. So guys, something that I've learned about content creating is the copyright will drain you. Like literally, it will take a lot of your time to just edit the videos, to remove the copyright claims, change the music, basically every single thing. Yeah, I get that the owners of the music and the copyright owners need to get their money. Yeah, so that's why I used to do like live stream with music, and now I just prefer the kitchen ASMR, just that and this. It's a lot better because either way it's not like somebody's paying attention to the music, you're paying attention to what I'm saying, and the food that is being cooked for the day. So our oil is ready, our pan is hot. You just dump in oh, this looks like it's doing amazing, but I don't know. We're gonna find out one way or the other. In the meantime, let our veggies cook. I'm gonna have to wash this. The leftover tomato, I have to keep it upside down like that and then seal it. Then take it back to the fridge with the rest. Okay? That's how you store your hot veggies. Okay? In the meantime, I'm just cutting this bell peppers for the veggies, for the potatoes and the carrots. Yeah. So like I was saying, I do live streams every day for the gym, for fitness. And I take a break from the gym on Saturday, which is my rest day. And during that day, I do dance fitness at home. So I just so basically just me and the music, moving my body whichever way. As long as you're sweating, you're doing a good job. So it's not about how you're dancing. As long as your body is moving, you're doing amazing. So that's what I do on Saturdays. So if that is something that actually would interest you, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The subscription means a lot to us. It might sound like something so petty, but for a small YouTuber like me, it's a lot. It's appreciated. So don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, anytime you feel like you want to make dinner, you don't know what you want to make, you're confused about whether to cook what you had yesterday or the day before that, you can always come to our channel. We are making live food cooking every day, meal preparation. So maybe you can pick from the previous videos, or you can see for today and then decide to do what you did today the next day. And like maybe let's say you did what we had yesterday, maybe you did the day before. So just like you can keep up like that. I don't know. So basically it just gives you ideas of what you can actually make for dinner. Other than that, those are the consistent things. So the channel is about food, fun, fitness, family. Like in between that, we might decide to show you around, maybe go somewhere, show you how things look like. But in the meantime, the ones that I've mentioned are the consistent ones. So please just keep subscribing. Thank you everyone that is sending us comments and telling us how great we are. Yes, thank you so much. So don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime, I am going to rinse these because I've used them. And as you can see, my kitchen keeps clearing up. So everything I use, I clean it, I keep it away. It's the easiest way to make sure you finish with a less messy kitchen, okay? So things like knives, which are very dangerous, you need to like dry them and keep them aside. You don't even have to wait for them to dry, just dry them and keep them aside. Okay. So now I'm gonna add the onions that I put in the oil by mistake. Yeah. They're all in now. I'm just going to wait for them to absorb the oil. From the pan. And like I mentioned, I'm gonna have to add a few drops of green peas, and then we will be done with the veggie side of the meal. Sarah? Okay, bye. Yeah, so this is the green peas that we get here. You can see it's canned, so that's all. How did I forget to grind the tomatoes for this? No, I'm not gonna add tomatoes, so we're just gonna add this, and maybe ketchup. And then we're gonna cook it together with that. So let me just check on this beef, see how it's doing. Oh no. Not so bad. Yes. It has produced the juice of Christmas Carol. My goodness. I'm going to add this. There's something about red bell peppers. They literally have the juice. They have it all. Like once you cover the pot, they're just going to strain that. That's why I said I don't need to add tomatoes to this. So I'm just gonna cover this so that they speed the process. They soften up faster. Yeah, but you also have to be careful, like you have to watch it so it doesn't stick on the bottom. Yes, so let me clean up the upcoming plates that I used. Yeah, the chopping board is also getting cleaned. Everybody's getting cleaned because we are finishing up here. So yeah. Also, another thing I'm gonna do to the beef, because like it's in the oven, I'm just gonna take it out and add a bit of hot and sweet just to give it that glazy look. That basically is just to add the extra taste of that. So you can either go with the hot and sweet, or you can go with the oyster sauce. But I think because I do oyster sauce when I pan fry them, I'm just gonna go with the the hot and sweet, because it both gives me the spice and the sweetness together. So it's why I'm gonna go with that. So the oyster would have been nice if I was trying to create some sort of stew from the meal, like this one. If it's something that you're cooking like this, and you have veggies that are producing the juice, you can add oyster. If it's beef, that's what I'm talking about. If it's meat, any kind of meat, okay? But for this, I don't need any extra stuff. I just need salt, pepper, done. So I don't want that to dry up before I add this. So I'm just gonna dump a little bit of this in there. Right. Comes with this. Put this up liquid. I'm going to take maybe 1 or 2 spoons. What do I mean? I did 3 spoons because it's not the main character. It's just part of this. Okay, I'm just going to cover it up again so it can cook in the moisture that is already provided there. This is going to probably get covered by foil and then dumped in the fridge again. Yeah, I left the liquid in there for anybody that is wondering. I left the liquid in there. The liquid that is used to preserve it, yes. So we're almost serving, guys. Stick around, and then we're going to show you the final result of our meal, how it looks. Don't go anywhere. So my potatoes need to cook a little more. And for that, I'm going to add just a bit of water, hot water of course. Remember, I don't want it to be like too liquid. So this is just something that is going to steam it up, just so it can be soft. And then when that comes to a boil and then reduces, I'm going to add the salt and the pepper. Yeah, so our beef was dried up nicely. It needs to just stay in the heat now. Then we cover this and then keep it. Statistics show it. So this gets a seal. This is how you do it, like once you've taken off the cover and you want it to not turn to the other side of the life. Yes, you have to seal it with a clear thin film like this. Actually, everybody needs to have a clean film because like it does a lot of work. Not just this, like even your beef, when you're keeping it in the fridge, you need to do this. You need to wrap it up. And this is a great way to keep them contained. So when it's like this, even if somebody knocks it on the fridge, it doesn't fall out. Okay, so I'm going to just add the salt and the black pepper, and we'll see. Yeah, so the water has simmered down. Yes. It has also helped the potatoes cook a little more. Right. You're doing a great job, Kylie. Okay. Be careful with the salt. If it goes beyond your point here, there's nothing you can do. You're going to have to dump the whole meal outside your window. So just put a little bit while you taste it, especially if you're dealing with this kind of fine grind salt that I'm working with. Yeah, I taste it in the background, but everything in my table has salt, so it's not a big deal. Now I'm going to add this ground pepper, black pepper, sorry. Just for the taste, like I don't need the potatoes to be too spicy, so that's why. But all in all, everything looks amazing. This is how our potato looks like. Yeah, everything is cooked. There's no runny soup anywhere. Cover it and turn off the heat because you're done with this. So the next thing I'm gonna go to is the beef, and for this I need to clear up this area. So the rice that we had yesterday is the rice that I was talking about before I told you about the aromatic rice. With the smell. The single grain rice that I was talking about. Do you remember that? Yeah. So this was the one. Okay guys, so now I need to take out the beef, add some hot and sweet pepper onto it. It's very hot. You want to burn the whole life with lies. So something a bit messy. I'm just going to sponge clean it. Okay. Well, first of all, if I find out that my beef doesn't actually need the hot and sweet sauce, I'm just gonna leave it. But the hot and sweet really goes well with beef, and I don't see why I shouldn't add it. Yeah, because basically my beef is cooked, it's ready. But to me, it's like I need that hot and sweet taste added to it. Okay, grab a steak knife. It's just for marinating it, like. Otherwise, it's, oh my god, it's so soft. It's like peeling against itself. You see it? One side, yeah, very soft. I think this is okay, but still, the hottest sweet is gonna do its job either way. So I have to add a bit of it onto this. It's going to give it a very good presentation taste. And if you know me, you know I'm all about presentation. I love not just cooking, but how a meal is presented. So if you care about food, you have to care about that too. Yeah, so don't just be like, it's food you can eat. Like, yo, it's culinary arts, okay? So the hot and sweet sauce is just like to give it that glazed look and to add the taste to it, like to give it that hot and sweet taste. Okay, so basically it's not like it's not done, it is done, but this is just adding, like, making it look more fancier, or I don't know how to say it anymore. Like, I have used too many words to describe it in my head, and some words have refused to come out, so sue me. Okay guys, so now I'm about to do the presentation for the meal. Don't go anywhere. This is the last, literally last part for this. Okie dokie. So, who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando? Babe?
Yeah.
Nothing. I was just checking if you live here.
Liar.
Okay, let's do this. You don't know me, you don't know you. What you take? Oh, you know I love you. I can't forgive. So I'm using my fork because I don't have the thing you saw with the pasta with. I forgot the name. It's not a tong, but it looks like a tong, like the one you curl the pasta with. Yeah, that one. I don't have it yet. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put on this plate is my potatoes that are still steaming hot from the bottom.
Babe,
Yes?
some girl is telling you that you're pretty.
Oh, thank you so much. What's the name? Malinito?
You can feel the command.
Wow, thank you so much for being the background guy. Okay, so the next thing I am doing is adding on our beef, which did its thing in the oven. And this was just to show you that you can make a lot of things in a different way and completely change how they taste, so you're never out of recipes of how to make certain meals, okay? basically is what we're doing here. So you will see why I added the hot and sweet for glazing, because it just gives it that presentation of like grilled and barbecue at the same time. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this aside. Guys, this is our final look for the meal. Yes. In front of you there we have the potatoes, carrots and green peas, okay? And then we have the pasta, which I fried tomatoes and onions and dumped the pasta in there. I know a lot of people just boil, babe, wait. I know a lot of people just boil, put some water and some salt and then just boil. But you can do different meals in different ways. So yeah, so the pasta is tomatoes and onions fried together, and then you dump in the pasta itself, potatoes, salt, pepper. What else did I add? Black pepper, literally. That was the only thing added to this. And the beef, there was black pepper, there was salt, and then there was hot and sweet sauce. You're annoying me. Like, I did the spices first. I did the oil and everything on the beef, the salt, and then I dumped it in the microwave. In the oven, actually, sorry. I dumped it in the oven, gave it some time. I cooked it on high heat, so whoever says it's not cooked, they need to come here and check, okay?
Yeah, it looks cooked.
Yeah, so it's well done. I don't eat medium rare beef. I don't eat none of that. So this is how it looks. Doesn't it look nice?
Unless our teeth are broken, it's not considered like well baked.
Okay, so basically this is what we're having for dinner today. If you'd like to try this meal tomorrow, maybe you should watch the whole video from scratch. It's the easiest thing to cook.
Or we can give you the recipe.
No, he doesn't even have the recipe. You can actually watch.
Liar.
It's easy that way. You're disturbing me. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. For those that have subscribed, thank you so much. For those that haven't, what are you waiting for? Thank you so much. Somebody said good luck. No, I think I already read this. And then we have Mandy Who. Mandy Who says, you're so pretty. Keep going, girl. Yeah, thank you so much, girl. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I do live stream every day. This guy is just waiting for this food. Oh my god. So I do live streams every day, Monday to Sunday.
Just like famous wait for lions to
Stop!
finish eating.
So I do live stream every day from Monday to Sunday, and Saturday I rest from the gym, so I do live dance fitness at home. And every other day in the evening I do live meal preparations, and for example today this was what we are having. So good night, guys. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate you. Bye and good night.